all it to your education and folklore checks.
And a corruption point.
And a third nipple.
Puts us at 5. Almost as bad as Mr. Baby Killer over here.
Who's the baby killer?
The one who killed all the baby crippled people.
They weren't babies! I was helping!
Education and folklore?
Yes.
I don't understand. I was relieving their pain.
And periodically you are invited to discuss such things here at the Prospect with... There it is.
So you went for personal growth and riches as opposed to goodness.
With Sigrid.
That's the way I go to usually.
Anyways, so you arrive, you begin asking all kinds of questions, and guess what kind of response you get?
No, I'm gonna go to the
Going to the temple with the crazy man?
No, I'm gonna go to the prospect, but I'm not gonna just willy nilly ask questions. I'm gonna go up to the proprietor, and
All right, that'd be Rudolph.
I'm gonna pull him aside and let him know that the priests of Moore are investigating a situation, and I need to speak with what's the witch hunter's name?
Adele Katzenbach.
Oh, Katzenbach, yeah. Adele, that's right. Rumor has it, yeah.
I have not received any word from Father Albrecht Zimmerman of any such investigation, and I'm
I
sure
said
he would
the
not
priests
send
of Moore.
He would not
I
send
did not say
a lesser
sect.
priest to investigate.
Did I tell you it was
anything.
this sect?
It matters not. You're in. Do you know where you are? Dreamer.
Dreamer. Do you know who you're speaking to, my child?
Father Albrecht Zimmerman usually comes to speak with me himself on these matters when he stays here in the electoral suite.
You want to hear any of this?
Yeah, you're seeing it off the... You can see these objects are getting shot down by somebody who's used to dealing with nobles. And
You are aware that there are other temples that do hold investigations, and that we do deal with witch hunters that deal with heresy and restricting the flow.
where's the map? Not in this town, cousin.
Not this ship, sister.
Not this ship, sister. Charm
Cousin.
check. It'll be a straight charm. You've got some, you're noble born, so he's giving you at least the time, or not noble born, but gentle born. You're getting the time of day.
How many purples?
Rudolph's wife, Sigrid, dashes by, and she's got this purple scarf going off to the side. I'm off to see to the meeting.
And she invited me to the meetings?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How many purples?
2.
I got 4 successes and 1 bane.
Excellent.
Sorry, 2 bane.
He tries to be a little cagey. He says, we don't usually give out information about our guests, as I'm sure you'll understand. However, I can reveal that we do have a Lady Ketzenblum staying with us at present. Would you care to leave a message? And I regret that she's not presently here, although if you'd care to wait, she may return. You also find, forgive me, but I could not possibly discuss her business with you. She has alluded to dealings of more official nature, but would not be proper to say more. Did you get any eagles? Nothing?
No.
Chaos Star?
No. Well, as I didn't ask for her business, I told you we were investigating and I need to speak with her. That would mean that I need to speak with her, so I can't divulge.
She's not here, and you can leave a message.
Yes, I understand.
That was a lot of successes. I think we need to modify our dice load a little bit.
Does it appear? Does it appear that he has like a check-in, the book?
No, they pretty much handle people as arrived with like information. And you could see Lord Machette over there trying to laugh, and every time he chuckles, "Ow!"
Which room does Father Albrecht?
The electoral suite when he stays with us.
Yeah.
Albrecht Zimmerman is the high priest of war in Middenheim.
When he stays in that room.
Is he planning on coming by anytime soon?
Should I follow Sigrid out?
But you do know that she's staying here, and
Maybe we camp.
you could stake out if you need
And how much for one of your rooms?
to. Some ungodly amount, like 6 gold pieces a night.
I'll
the hell?
I'll pull out 6 gold and go. No, I prefer the company of the dead. And then I'll walk out.
All right, he's
I
kind of
go,
stunned.
I was gonna roll my eyes at him. My apologies.
All right, so you 3 probably did you want? Yeah, you're probably staying here and recovering. for
Well, I'm
the
gonna
night.
follow. I mean, was I invited to tonight's meeting?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna follow Sigrid out.
All right. You end up meeting with several of these people tonight. There's a rumor here that Frau Ketzenblom's not able to make it. There's kind of some signs of disappointment around here.
Who was that?
Frau Ketzenblom
Yeah.
Witch hunter.
Oh,
The
that's the
witch
witch hunter.
Yeah, Don.
She was going to these meetings.
supposedly was going to be here tonight. And it's mostly just a social meeting tonight. They're talking about local gossip and things like that. And you guys get the veranda that overlooks, I don't know, big dark forest and terrible sounds below. So you're served great food and all that sort of stuff. But you're mostly, you can feel yourself kind of left out of some of the conversations that are here because you're a foreigner and whatnot. Beatrice seems to do, you can tell that she's just got better skill at it. You're still rank 1?
We now
no, we're ranked
we
two.
have 10 points.
We're ranked 2 now.
Ooh. All right. You made rank 2 now. So yeah, you were a little bit more adept at dealing with some of these things, but I need you to make a probably an intuition check, and if you have any detect lies type abilities. Everybody is kind of speaking in half-truths and secrets and code.
Punch him in the face. That works for dwarves.
See, Dave, you gather the gang here. You gonna take the priest with you, or you want to head over to the church by yourself?
Yeah, even though he kind of creeps everyone out, I think it's best I bring him.
I creep no one out.
Yeah, so we want to make
It could be the puppet that you carry around.
So
Or the tattooed face.
do we? Okay. First, I'm going to ask him to not wear the mask of human flesh.
Okay.
And then, do we want to go to the Collegium Theologica first to talk to?
Technically, he's the guy that you're supposed to contact.
Yeah, because we need to go see him to get permission to cleanse the clapper at the.
There's some
To
kind
cleanse
of,
our clap.
There's some to cleanse your clap. There's definitely some kind of
Okay.
ritual.
Yeah, because it hurts when I pee.
That ritual.
How many purple to my intuition?
3.
That has nothing to do with the clap.
Two
That's just-
white bonus because you are rank 2.
Is this a like a charm type situation?
Nope. I guess we probably won't bring the gambler.
Huh?
Because he's drunk.
Yeah, because he's still sleeping off his bender. All right.
5, 6. So is this a social action? Oh, these
Yes.
people are noble.
Yep. All noble. All
They're not below me.
middle rank noble. They appear to be just younger in general nobles.
All right, I want to make this.
They speak a lot of ambition.
Try flirting with them. Oh wait, no, that doesn't work. Yep.
Under.
That's how it smells. Okay.
Sweet.
So I have 2 eagles. That gives me another fortune point later.
Blow them.
Ah,
You need to succeed.
nah,
You got one
I
left?
got one left. I'm down -1.
Oh, so you're fucked then.
Yeah.
Alright, so you failed. That was intuition, right?
Yes.
So it's not long after which you find your last thought is like either Beatrice. Where is Beatrice? She's gone. It left for the night, maybe an hour, 2 hours ago.
Uh-oh.
And you find yourself like, how much clove oil did she get me? I'm drugged.
Uh-oh.
The blackness settles over you.
You're gonna wake up with duct tape on your ass, bent over something really
You
bad.
got one of
Puts
those.
the lotion on its skin.
Somebody standing behind you going, "I knew I was gonna get me a hold of that pretty boy right there. I seen you coming to town.
So roll a single yellow die for me.
I'm gonna need you to squeal
You
like
want
a
to
big
comment?
boy."
I got a exploder.
Roll again.
Nope.
Okay.
Dun 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 dun.
Do you have that minstrel rolled up yet? Not quite.
I put a hamster in there, boy. You know what they do to,
Read that last
to your
sentence. Starts with,
intestines?
it helps that.
Okay.
Read it out loud to him. It helps that their idea of indulging themselves includes kidnapping out-of-towners in the night, dragging them to one of the cult's hidden lairs, and torturing them to death over several days.
Looks like we gotta find you.
Oh man.
Oh man.
All right.
You know, even I might feel sorry for Mel. Just a little bit.
How do we track down Melship?
So at the
Someone gonna wake me up?
All right.
Duct tape.
and the worst part is you can't even open your mouth to cry out.
Am I bound?
Oh, we'll find out in a
Yeah, you
minute.
got one of those red balls.
And the worst part is it's not made out of rubber.
Oh.
Oh, that's the rest of the.
All right, so you guys are going to go to the Collegium Theologica located at the edge of the Freiburg district, close to the Temple of Sigmar.
Correct.
You had no trouble asking directions. You're also able to pick up some common knowledge about this great Middenheim institution, the Collegium Descripta Logica on page 80. Yeah, it says 1762 on the front. There's a wolf nearby. Unlike the great University of Altdorf and Nuln, the Collegium Theologica does not have an imperial charter granting it the formal status, so it's just a college. Although it retains its
Community college.
ancient name. Yep.
Yeah.
Small but rambling campus of ancient dormitories, cloisters, chapels, occasional gardens meant to create the illusion of a northern pine forest as places for quiet reflection. The campus is usually dotted with students hurrying to or from class and errand from their instructors. However, it's late now.
Sorry, no scoping out the ladies.
For most people, particularly outsiders, the Collegium proper refers to the campus's main building known as the Priest Wolkan building, simply known as Wolkans to the students. Professor Robertus von Oppenheim's offices are listed on the second story in Wolkans.
Is that
On a
WLCA?
WLCAN. It's
Vulcan.
indicated by a faded, hard-to-read sign at the entrance hall. It is not easy to find. An average 2D intuition check is going to be required. Otherwise, you're going to become quite lost.
Intuition.
Why don't you have the gambler do it?
He's not with
He's
us.
drunk.
No, that's right.
He's sleeping off his bender.
Balls, I got a needle. I've got fortune points, though.
Well, here they come to burn. First failure is...
That's success.
Oh, yeah. Dang it. I'm going to have to start weighting these dice down again. You find your way to an excellent
What
library.
he does is he kind of intimidates a freshman.
Right.
Gives him the creepy
Yeah,
you do.
with my skull tattoo, I'm like,
yeah.
do you like my tattoo? Would you like to wear it?
Yeah, you do. Some poor freshman faints in the hallway.
You know, if I cut the skin from your face and put it on my face,
Leave me alone. It's over there.
it'll be like we're joined forever. Would you like to join?
Hazing is not allowed on campus. All right, so you guys reach Oppenheim's office. He appears to be working late. He pops up from behind a towering drift of books and papers like a rabbit emerging from its hole. He takes the letter of introduction from Luminary that you guys give him with annoying ease.
I notice he pulls his pants up.
He reads it for a minute, and then looks back at you and smiles. Good! I've been expecting you! Max, more chairs here. And fetch some tea and cakes. A harried-looking graduate student pops up from behind another heap of paper
I
and
told
hurries
you.
to comply.
He pulled his pants up.
Somebody's getting an A.
You got something right there?
While the chairs, tea, and cake are on their way, von Oppenheim makes conversation with you guys. Asks you about your journey, yada yada. What would you like to tell him about your journey?
It was fairly uneventful.
Really?
Except for
You're
the
a
hordes of chaos beast
Yeah,
things.
we ran into.
He pulls up a book. How to Detect Lies. I have read this cover to cover.
Ah, so you know how to read. That's good since you are at a university.
He pulls out a bottle of brandy from a desk drawer, offers it all around. Anyone care to indulge? I find a little in my tea sharpens the thinking.
Sure, I'll take some, but I'm not going to drink it until I see him drink it.
No.
I'm not there.
I push the beverage aside.
There was no label on this one, so I took the liberty of looking up the ingredients for us. Rolls out a scroll. As you can see here, brandy is one of the ingredients. So, tell me, why are you here?
Well, we have this artifact that is in need of cleansing. We've been sent by
Mauer.
Von.
No, Mauer.
Frederick.
Frederick.
Not the clap.
Oh,
No,
You guys,
Conrad Meyer. Yeah, sorry.
the clap and decided to bring the clap to campus, right?
Yes, Mauer.
Right.
Mauer.
Totally
wanted-
dated that girl when I was at South Dakota State.
We hear that the only way to cure the clap is by the cleansing flame.
Oh,
The Temple of Ulrich.
Fuck. Anybody want this?
Zevia.
Oh. You went and busted out.
Stevia.
You went and busted out some.
There you go, it's yours.
Some yummy.
Pretty church for them guys.
Ah, yes.
They're part of Nambla, right?
So this clapper,
Yes.
Yes.
did you bring it with you?
Yes.
Ah, yes. There's no lock that cannot be opened, no vault that cannot be breached. Only the heart of the faithful man is inviolate. Touching an old faded book with the symbol of Ulrich,
Yes, I knew
picked
that
out on it
one.
in gold. It will be safe with you as with anyone, I am certain. However, let's see the box or whatever. Gave him.
I pull the locked chest out from under my robes.
All right. Conveniently stuffed in your back pocket. You throw the giant box up there
Duct
with the,
tape.
with the clap in.
Here's my box.
You have the
it
clap
has the
in your
clap.
box.
My box holds the clap.
Ah, yes. It's not often I get to apply my research to a living, breathing. This is neither. He opens up. No alarm goes off. Anyway, a real specimen. I'm quite keen to see how it all works. Oh, not to worry though. It'll be quite safe. The shielding properties of the lead are well established, dating back to the bones of the earth, which I have. He goes over here, pulls out this book. Bones of the Earth. It's very old. He throws it in your lap. And says the foundation of imperial metallurgy in the 7th century or 17th. Anyways,
I hand him the book
let
back.
me check.
You assume I care.
I need to see it. Ah, yes, it is the 7th century of metallurgy. Yes.
So about the corrupted artifact within the normal metallurgic properties of iron that we don't care about.
This is an iron priest. He actually speaks to you with reverence instead of calling you cousin or nephew or what other people call you.
It's not used to that. Anyway, the magical artifact that we
Yes, the clapper.
Yes.
How might we go about cleansing it?
Ah, the ritual, yes. Need not worry. I didn't just make this up, you know. I got the idea from the Mystery Most Divine. He goes over here and pulls another book off the shelf. Yeah, see, it says here, and he's got it all highlighted with dandelions because he doesn't have real highlighters, so he just rubs on it with dandelions and turns it yellow. Yes, one might wonder where I would find dandelions in Middenheim.
It's fascinating.
Now,
we
let's
trust
see.
you.
The faith
We
in
don't
the
think we
divine
need
are the
to
strongest
show us.
weapons against corruption. Now, divine weaponry, the line of research, which led me to the hammer of the gods, which he had some clear notes of the potency of holy power. Pulls out another book, the hammer of divine, and he flips it open to a
Cleansing flame. Temple of Ulrich.
yeah, flips it open. And, oh, never mind this.
You had to-
Yeah, I don't know what this is doing in here. This is pornography. That doesn't go in there.
Elf porn.
Which had some clear notes on the holy power of the inability of chaos to stand before it. Now applying Herr Strauss's theory of transcendent thought. Oh, but I'm sure Luminary Maurer must have explained this all to you.
No,
All right, well, allow me.
it's okay. That's why you're here.
Here it is.
Professor, is it necessary that we need to know the minutia behind the...
I start explaining to him. I start explaining to him how we prepare bodies and
yes.
the rites that we use
Yes.
in the most boring context I can possibly think of, and I just talk right over
Make
it.
a blather check. I believe is it guile? Blather?
Charm.
Yeah, it should be it's under guile. Blather.
Blather. One purple.
Yes. Make a 4 purple education check.
All right.
Are you educated?
Yes.
Okay, both of you guys can make that check.
I got 1 success on my bladder.
Scholarship.
3 blanks.
Scholarship.
Oh, well, I would get an extra die
Can we
then.
shift it all, or...
Ha,
Nope.
2 successes on blather.
All right, go ahead and make the education check.
And you said...
All right, so you managed to blather back at him.
Is magic involved in the education
Even
check?
boring, Professor von Oppenheim. No, 4 purples.
Is it about magic?
Chaos is just count as being.
Is it about magic?
No,
The
it's education.
Well, I
It's-
know, but I get
you
an
get
extra white on
you-
education if magic is involved.
Sure, what the hell? And you get to add 2 more because you're religious.
I am religious. I'm like a Mormon, but not. I don't know exactly what that means.
All right, so you don't have any idea what you're looking at. Go ahead and make your check.
Yeah, he's talking right over my head.
I
You
succeeded.
better not succeed.
I succeeded. I got 2 successes and 2 banes.
Motherfucker!
Booyah!
His copy of the Hammer of the Gods does not look legitimate.
I'm sorry, but I would think that somebody of your stature in the education community would understand that this book is not a legitimate copy.
Hammer of Gods, potency of holy bodies, holy power, and ability to cast to stand before it. Applying here Strauss's theory of transcendent thought. He flips over this slate thing and he takes out this chalk and he begins just scribbling ferociously away on the wall. By Jove, you're right. This book appears to be a forgery. He yells to his graduate student. And
Who
he
stands up?
picks up the book calmly.
Yes, sir.
He picks up the book calmly
Smacks him in the face with it.
and he begins just pummeling this poor graduate student over the head, just into submission, which he already was. And he's just beating this poor guy to the ground. You know, how dare you? My theory, the controversial theory, I need evidence to be able to corroborate my evidence in the mystery most divine, which he also pulls off the wall over here.
I always think Martin
Mysteries
is
most divine. I cannot coordinate these two things until we can have access to the permission of the senior priest of Ulrich to attempt this ritual. And he slams the book down on the head of his guy and flops open to a page that looks like...
It's a good thing you're part of Ulrich's crew now, huh?
Yep. And it looks just like that. Slams it down.
Okay.
I've written letters of inquiry, and the whole affair is proceeding rather slowly with this inappropriate copy of Hammer of the Gods. My consultation, the cult of Ulrich leads me to believe our best chances are going to be foiled with the High Priest Weiss, who's in overall command at the moment, or Priest Frost, who's administering the pilgrimage access to the sacred flame.
Wait, the priest is not in the city?
What the fuck did that just mean?
I think Martin's in a definitely better position.
Our Ulrich and several of the senior high priests are away or busy, and my consultation with the
Right.
cult rolls leads me to believe that our best chance lies with either High Priest Weiss, who's an overall companion at this moment, or Priest Frost, who administers the pilgrimage access to the sacred flame.
All right.
Now, my theory, yes, well, it's still rather controversial, although I believe there's some corroborating evidence in the Mystery Most Divine. He flips it back open, that page that had the scribblings in it. In essence, I propose that holy miracles are derived from one of the three most popular theories. All of mine is a subset of that theory, that the holy priests and the holy miracles, either the gods grant them directly with their own power, or whether or not the gods manipulate the winds of magic, or if the winds of magic are,
okay.
so, to say that the winds of magic and all the will of the gods are manifested through the action of the
winds. Do you personally know
winds.
either High Priest Weiss or Priest Frost?
I can get you a meeting with them.
Okay. Could you give us a letter of introduction?
Yes.
We'd be most grateful, and then you can go back to your research.
Or at least your assistant.
And yeah,
Your
and we
assistant
greatly
can
appreciate.
assist you with your
And
researching.
Conrad Maurer would be greatly appreciative.
Not as appreciative as your student, though.
Students kneeling again, and
Yeah. Oh, you had the same surgery that Martin had.
guy's rubbing his jaw. You are new to the
Yeah, we were.
knighthood of Ulrich, then.
I am.
A most remarkable sight, the sacred flame. Fleiderschmidt's description is quite the best, of course, in this novel, this book on the sacred flame.
Yes. So the
right there.
the letter of introduction. Oh wow, that is fascinating.
Ulrich's holy fang flashing in the night, and he begins reading from the text. We have to go see it for ourselves. The police will allow it. I've read that the flame is the result of an underground reservoir of flammable gas of some sort, but most scholars agree that this flame is a pure manifestation of Ulrich's will.
I just stare at him.
I think it's Black Bean Day.
It's difficult to find anything in the Empire more holy than that.
I don't know. The Emperor's pretty holy, I hear.
So
Yes, the Emperor wounded. I hadn't heard. Is it not even? It's not any of my books.
I unroll the parchment for him and hand him the quill
Okay.
so he can write the letter of introduction.
All right. He begins writing, and then he realizes he needs to consult one of his books, so he goes over to the wall, pulls out yet another book out of the wall on how to write.
Letter of introduction properly.
Yes. And he, goes on with writing his letter of introduction to the Temple of Ulrich.
I understand that copying directly from a book is what some scholars may call plagiarism.
Yes.
Okay.
But don't worry, I put what are those little things you put in the bottom? 14.
Footnote.
A footnote at the bottom.
Gave the book credit. That's good. That's
Yep.
good. The original author. Good job.
All right, good. So we will then pursue the cleansing ceremony
We should.
with High Priest Weiss or Priest Frost.
I recommend we.
He does mention that the priests of Ulrich are not quite as fond of reading and writing as priests of Verena.
somehow we probably will manage, despite their.
You do understand that my friend here can grunt and scratch and urinate with the best.
I'm aware of the greeting rituals of the Ulrican priesthood.
Yes, as would be evidenced by your wet nose. As I have here in this book on wet noses of Ulrich.
Well,
mating rituals.
we don't want to keep you and your
of
student
Canis
from
Ulricans.
your important research. So I think we'll head out and bid you a good night.
Ah, yes. Let's now clean these up. He throws them down on his intern and heaps them into a giant
should
pile.
Probably go.
His intern bends down, not picking up the books.
We should probably go get
You have one with the Cthulhu mythos in it. One of the early ones.
Only the finest from my
Before they got
collection.
sued.
we should probably go collect Martin and Dunkard
Okay.
before
Doc.
going and talking
Yeah.
to.
Sounds good.
priest.
Yep. So we'll just go get Melchett and Doc.
So we go back to the prospect.
All right, so you guys find yourselves outside of the prospect.
Actually, let's get Doc first.
Okay.
Really, you want to get the
Yeah.
Dunkard before going into the prospect?
Well, I'm gonna get.
Where are you? You're the coaching and
You're-
stuff?
Yeah, they put me to bed.
you know how to act around these nobles, and I can.
We're gonna get Doc
Pass
first,
by.
and then go get.
Hey, I got
Martin.
a fellowship
Well, that's-
before plus.
My
plus-
point is that he's not the most reputable of people, and
All right,
he's drunk
fine,
and
all right,
walking in the
Plus,
all right,
I've got.
all right.
Plus, I've got.
Otherwise
a,
it changes
A fortune die against the gold level.
3 of them, you said?
All right, fine. We'll go to the.
We're just collecting him,
Yeah,
so
okay,
I mean,
all
we're
right.
just gonna go in.
All right.
We don't want to cause a fuss or a ruckus.
Yeah.
So we just go get him, and then we'll go get Doc.
That's one failure.
You get to the prospect, and Beatrice is asking, inquiring around about where Lord Melchett has gone. Left with some people. Oh, here he goes. He's burning it.
Going through the ropes.
Is he blank? Oh, you're gonna have to use another one? That's odd. Oh!
You know, if the tablet wasn't there.
That's cocked. No.
We have a
That's my third
ruling.
roll.
There you go.
Oh, I got one success out of the
Alright.
3.
Cool. So,
So you can move your pinky.
Not that one.
I was only teabagged once.
By Farmer John, who's a fat woman with a mustache. She keeps looking at you going, "You want a mustache ride, boy?"
It's your choice.
Mustache ride or not? Typing about how Melchett is getting it from behind right now.
Actually, I'm describing his game he played right now.
Oh. There's a game called Blurt. Webster's Game of Word Racing. Oh, I got you.
How much did you win?
663. Silver.
bad gambler. Shall.
Bad gambler. Spank, spank, spank.
Where was he staying at? Where was Melchett staying at?
Prospect.
That's the rich hoity-toity place.
Oh, yeah, I forgot I had St. Enoch's finger
You got one of those already?
bone.
About a 5.
Is that because of that?
Because of that, yeah.
Because that not part of an inventory?
Yes. All right. And then you're released out onto the street. You're actually thrown in a heap next to a vomiting gambler. He's mostly thrown up on himself. Some of the puke is his own.
Jay wants to kill all of us together.
Oh, make a random check. Let's find out where that's at.
What do you need? The
Roll percentile to the shrew. Yeah.
30. 30.
Who's got the house rules? Maybe.
right here, right here.
I got mine. Never mind. 30-30.
30.
That's the wrong one, Jake.
30 Gurdy. Is this the old one?
I have no idea.
30 is. Oh, okay.
Right there. Okay. Like where? Like up, down?
Yeah.
Up,
Wherever. Wherever.
Tattoo.
The first thing we're going to see, if, instead of an arm, does he now have a lobster claw?
Or a tooth. A giant tooth.
Yeah.
Low is going to be down to my forearm. High as it'll be up.
Okay. Really high means it's on your neck.
You're a freaking dude.
So it's on my forearm.
Okay.
How big is it?
Roll on a scale of 1 to 10.
You got a third
Ten's
nipple on your
huge.
arm, don't you?
6.
Okay. So
Yeah. Like 4.
It's like a softball.
Wrapped right around your arm.
6 centimeters. Or centimetres. I like pulling up these bandages and stuff and trying to wrap your head in it.
Tampons and
Next thing you know, you're with, right? And your jaw's like wired shut.